All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome on into the Thursday night stream. So this is a fantastic day, I must say. So we're hitting off our Final Fantasy X stream, man. This is awesome. I can't wait. Unfortunately, oh, Derek, already here. I was waiting for you, man. I was hoping you'd join us right at the beginning here. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to download any of the mods that we talked about on Discord. So that this round is going to be whatever this is going to be. I ended up downloading a bunch of mods, believe it or not, for Elden Ring Night Rain. So I could duo it with my son and things like that. And me and my son were doing that for a few hours today. And then time kind of got away from me. So I do apologize. But we're going to do the native HD remastered. And then I'll see how that's going. And I'll pick up some mods to, to tweak it a bit. Or to tweech it. We'll tweech it a little bit. All right, but I wanted to start fresh. And I wanted to hear that intro. This is great. It's been a while. It's been a little while. I'm excited for this. There it is. Oh. I'll let it play for a little bit more. Once it's ready here, guys. There it is. I know we're going to have to watch this all again anyway. Because it's like the first thing that happens. But I just wanted to see that. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen. What the hell is happening? Already, my mouse was off the my mouse was off the side. All right, new game. Now, before we get into any crazy talk about this, I wanted to try the expert sphere grid again, but for the sake of my sanity and the love of the game, I'm going to go standard because that was originally not what was out. The expert one's pretty good, but I like how I could create the characters and move them a certain way. So with their development. So we are going to do standard sphere. You know what? Because this is an HD remaster, I'm going to do the arranged versus the original. Or... what do you guys think? What do you guys think? I think I could change this later if I wanted to, but... could I do original? I mean, arranged just sounds like smooth. And it still sounds good for our soundtrack. Derek says original. You know what? Derek, just because I fucked up and didn't get those mods, this is for you. We got ourselves original soundtrack. Steve-O! Welcome on in, my guy. Hope you're doing well. Guess what? We get to watch this again. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to my motherfucking story. You were so confused by this intro when you first played it as a kid. Yeah, I could definitely see that. I mean, I was like 23-ish? Something around there. I remember I was in my first apartment in college at Penn State when this came out. It was my first year there. Yo, Steve-O, thank you so much for the super chat. All I got till payday bus. Hey, man, you didn't have to do that. You certainly didn't have to do that. I appreciate it, but yeah, you didn't have to do that. But that's awesome. Super chat number 1. Thank you so much. So I'll discuss you can't really see it, but I'll discuss my shirt in a little bit. I got this shirt for Father's Day. It was very nice from my wife.
Listen to my story.
Listen to my fucking story.
This may be our last chance.
God, this has to be one of the greatest stories in video game like history. I'm gonna throw it out there. It's definitely one of the best. I don't know where I'd... You know what? Maybe I will make a video. I'll put some thought into it. I'll make a video of like my top 5 all-time video game stories. Usually I don't do those kind of videos, but maybe I will. This has to be in my top 5 for sure. I cried my friggin' ass off a couple times in this story when I was in college. Oh, it's okay, I didn't need a sandwich for tomorrow. Ah, oh, Steve-O, you're breaking my heart, man. Oh, no. I also remember when this started, I was like... I didn't even move for like 5, like right here. I was like waiting. I thought this was still part of the cutscene, and I remember sitting here for several minutes before I even took the controller and started moving. Yo, Derek with the super chat, $5. Thank you so much, my guy. I greatly appreciate that. You're so hyped. I love this so much. Also, I was 13 when this came out, man. Dude, I guess I'm showing my age. I'm old. I was at least 10 years older than you. Or coming up to that. Let's talk to the ladies first, right?
Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
Yeah. Oh, we gotta leave it as Tidus. By the way, I'm calling it Tidus for this entire playthrough, not Tidus. It's gonna be called Tidus. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
Good luck tonight!
Nothing to worry
I
about.
should have named them Tweech. Nah.
Oh, If
Gotta
I score
stick to
a goal,
the OG.
I'll, do this. That will mean it was for you, okay?
Well, that's like double loser. Alright? Didn't he just do like
What
double
seat?
loser?
He's blocking the front row. Fifth from the right.
Got it.
Yeah. Fifth from the right. Hell yeah.
Can you sign this?
No prob.
Please?
Alrighty.
Me too.
Take
Love this
it
music,
easy.
man. Good call on the original.
Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
2, 3.
2, 3. Teach us how to blitz.
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after.
Maybe tonight, well...
You can't tonight,
You
man.
can't tonight.
Man, I'll try to be quiet.
Tomorrow.
I'm just hyped.
Promise?
Love this game.
Promise.
Oh, so with that bow, man, yo, this was really cool. This was such a good cutscene too. When my son was younger, real little, we would play this game together, and he loved this game, by the way. And we would do that. We would like before bed and stuff. I'd be putting him to bed, and he would do the blitzball bow to me to say goodnight. It was so great, so great.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, Jecht, gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jecht all night. My dad and I never talked so much. Whoa, didn't mean to reminisce, folks.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's what
10
I'm
years
doing
later,
here.
the
Caref-
Jecht Memorial Cup tournament is today. The two teams that have won through to the finals are, of course, the Abes from A East and the Duggles from C South.
Duggles.
I know there's a lot of people out there today to see the star of the Abes. In just 1 year, he's become the team's #1 player. He's Jecht's blood and the new hope of Blitzball. What kind of super play will he show us today? Will we see his father's legendary shot? I don't think I'm the only one excited here, folks.
Don't let them down. So, it's strange that there's a couple people sick already. One person's cold. Maybe, some foreshadowing there.
Make way, make way! Coming through, sorry.
Tidus is coming through. Get out of here. Get.
Hey!
Stop.
Hey,
Stop
let go
grabbing
of me.
me. Oh, I remember. I'll probably get. Oh, I wonder with this song coming up if I'll get hit with a copyright for it. I remember a while ago I was watching another YouTuber play it and they had to mute this part. We'll see. If I get a copyright, I'll have to mute it. Oh, I downloaded this, man. I remember downloading this song and playing this. I'm probably gonna get hit with it. Hit with a copyright. This is the remastered on PC. Yes, it is, sir. I think it looks alright. There is some stuff with the cutscenes already that I noticed. Yep, on Steam. I mean, this looks good so far. I think this is original, though. I don't know if they updated those. Oh. If you're not headbanging to this, I don't know what the hell's wrong with you, man. Got me so I have to play some Blitzball. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. It's too bad they never came out with like a multiplayer Blitzball game or something. Oh, real quick. Before the story gets going. If you could, I don't know if you could see it here. Try to move. Yeah. Okay, here's my shirt. Okay. Goju Karate. Right? Okinawa, Japan. That's where it all started, my guys. My wife got this shirt for me for Father's Day. That's the Goju is the karate that I study. I studied for 40 years. That's what I teach at my karate dojo. It's fantastic. Great shirt. When I saw it, I was very hyped for it. Wanted to wear it for tonight's stream.
Orin! What are you doing here?
I was waiting for you.
What are you talking about?
Closer. What are you talking about, Orin? Orin was my favorite of this game. Next to Riku, of course, but that's for a different reason. What? What?
It begins.
What?
Don't cry.
Orin is a stone cold badass. He is. He is amazing. Do you own your own dojo? I do.
What
I
the?
do. Well, kind of.
Hey, wait!
So, I have a school that I rent. Right now I'm renting
Not
space
this
for
way.
it. But I do have a school that I run. I don't own the building. That's in the future. I do have some plans to have my own building, lot, space, all that kind of stuff.
We called it sin.
Sin?
Oh, we gotta get those. We gotta get those. Steve-O, have you ever played this one?
Take it.
I love how he like lifts him up with the sword and he can barely hold it at first. I love that.
A gift from Jekt.
My old man?
Played a large part of it, just never finished it. Oh, okay. Well, welcome on in the journey.
I hope you know how to use it.
Hopefully you'll get to start it up again and play it. It is a masterpiece.
These ones don't matter. We cut through.
Cut through them. Cut through them. Oh, look at that. Overkill. First hit, overkill. The ending is so good. Dude, I'll tell you a story about that. I'm sure I'm going to talk about it a lot because...
Don't bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that matter and run.
I bawled my freaking eyes out over it, but it was a certain time of my life, too, that really affected it. But I'll talk about that throughout the story here. Don't worry about the ones behind, guys. Go forward. You know what I never did? I never fought them, like, to kind of farm for a while, because I don't know if it really matters, but when eventually you get to a point where you can, like, level up, I don't know if this actually affects anything. I don't think it does. I don't think you get, like, a ton of experience points for this part. No! Oh, this is just gravity. That's right. That's right.
Get out of my town!
Some can't wait to die.
Oh, that's right. The overdrives. Oh no, this is gonna be tough because I'm using a PlayStation controller, and I think the buttons are different. Down, side, up, LB. Oh, there we go. Alright, so B is circle. A is X. Bro, I can't watch Meet Joe Black because my dad's passing. I always felt it wasn't fair. He got more time, so I get the buy. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, there's a couple movies, too, I gotta say, that I'm the same way. Especially for my dad. I think you could farm them to boost the overdrive. Probably. Oh, but no. The first overdrive you get, or abilities, is for taking damage, yeah, so, like, it won't matter. Oh, unless I just, like, let them hit me, if that's what you mean, yeah, to build. What skill do you got? I know power break doesn't do shit for him, but... Demi. The good thing here is you can't die. I just keep on pounding away, guys. Time to grab the Microsoft controller. I know, I wish there was a way to change that over. Like, just so it corresponds with these buttons. Man, this brings me back. It's crazy to say that this game came out 20 years ago or more. You know what I mean? Like, it certainly doesn't feel like it. Ooh. Let's save, just in case. There's all my previous saves.
What are you laughing at, old man? Aaron, let's get out of here.
We're expected.
We're expected. Uh-oh.
Give me a break, man.
Imagine this really happening. Like, you're out and about on town, and then all of a sudden, man, it starts raining these things. Wings start to flicker. So maybe let's go after this, the wings flickering. You tried 8 remaster and it looks not very good. This looks decent for a remaster. Yeah, I think it does look decent. Me and Derek were talking about it on Discord the other day that, you know, certain things on this remaster needed to be better, like some of the animations. And there's some really good mods that'll fix that.
Could be bad.
And of course, I got a little too busy today to download them.
Trust
So
me,
I'll
you'll
do
see.
that later. Let's break this thing. Come on, Tidus. You know, you mentioned 8. I was not a fan of 8 at all. I played through it. Well, to be fair, I was a huge fan of 7. 7 was the game that brought me into Final Fantasy. And I didn't realize that the characters changed every single game. So when I first got the game, I'm like, who the fuck is this Squall guy? I'm like, where's Cloud? I literally was like, where the fuck is Cloud and stuff? And then I realized that it's like its own journey, own story. And at first I thought it was cool where you could like siphon out, I forget what it was called, the term was, but you could siphon out like the magic and things. But then I was like,
Go.
I don't know, I played for a little while and then I was like, I just couldn't get into it. The story really didn't make a whole lot of sense at first. Draw was the command, you're right. And I thought the gunblade was a neat touch because it like kind of forced you to be a part of the gameplay, which was neat. But I just didn't fall in love with it as much as I did 7. Just the feeling that Tidus would have right now.
You are sure?
You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is going on? And he's looking up, he's looking for help.
This is it. This is your story. It all begins here.
Hey. Hey!
My old man?
I was like, what? The only thing bad about it is they lost some of the source code and had to make facial customizations from scratch, and they're not good. The original is much better in that regard. Facial animations, yeah. Yeah, for sure. And you can tell with, like, their eyeballs a lot. Like, I noticed... Oh, he's over here. I know their eyeballs are, like... They're, like, loose. You know, they look loose in their heads. But...
I thought about a lot of things. Like, where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded. And then, sleepy. I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted
how's the volume? Everything
anyone
good? You
beside
could hear me. You could hear that.
So I didn't have to feel alone anymore.
Perfect, my friend. Very good. Yeah, I also remember when this
Anybody there?
this happened, I was like, I was afraid. Like, holy fuck. It just, this game right from the very beginning draws you in. Like, they build on Tidus so well. Follow the bird. The other thing that took me a while to get used to was this part, where you can't really look at... You'd have to look in the top part of the screen for that map to really navigate some of the areas. And it took me a while to get used to it. It makes you ask so many questions and then proceed to answer all of them. It's amazing. Yes, yeah. Great. That's a great way to put it. And that's the thing, like, they don't... This is one of the very few, I think, I want to say, Final Fantasy games where they actually do tell you... Like, they close the story loop. There's so many, like, other Final Fantasy games. I ended up playing almost all of them. Oh, that's right, I wanted to go over here. I remember there being a couple chests around. There were a couple of the stories where you think you got a grasp on the story, and then all of a sudden... Macalania...
What do we have here? No, can't read it.
Not yet. But I think I have all the ciphers on this save. But yeah, like, the story just never comes to fruition the right way, and you still have questions. But, like, 7, as much as I love 7, and, like, the main part of the story, I ended up getting, like, so fucking confused, I remember, at a couple parts. You know what? I don't want to do that. I want to see... Because I think I have all of the ciphers. I'll leave that go for now. I can do that later. I think that was it for... Yeah, we'll just go. We'll just go on. Yeah, like, a couple times when I was playing 7 originally, I thought I got a good grasp of the story, and I was like... Then the one part where, if you guys haven't played 7, or maybe you have, where am I going? The Cloud gets, like, sucked into the life stream, and then he becomes kind of comatose, and then you're fighting, like, dreams and stuff, and it got so weird to me when I first played it. I'm like, I don't know what the hell this is. I have no idea what's going on right now. And then you throw in Zack and all these other characters. I was like, fuck, what? What? It didn't make sense to me. Eventually it did. Like, it took a long time. But 8, I couldn't really get into the story as much. 9, I played many years later. In fact, most recently, I played it when on Steam. And I didn't even finish that one. Obviously, we're playing through 10 now. I've played through this a couple times. 11, I have the most overall time in, but that's because it's an MMO. So, of course, I would have a lot of time in. It's here you could farm, keep coming and coming. Ah, the fishies. Well, I'm not gonna do too much farming. I was just curious if you could. I thought there was some part that you could. I couldn't remember if it was back there or if it was further up, but it would make more sense here that you could farm. But I thought that big thing comes out. Yeah. Yeah, you can't farm here. Or could you? Yeah, because this big thing comes out. Yeah, and chases your ass. Oh. Oh no! Ambushed. Okay. 20! Oh. I'll use a potion. What the heck spot are you thinking of? I don't know. Maybe it's a little later. Maybe it's when you get... when you're on the ship with Riku. It might be that part you're thinking of, because that's pretty soon. That's like right after this, actually. Game over time. GOT. What's up, man? Welcome on into the chat. Hope you're doing well. I'll tell you what, with what happened for Tidus right now, it is the best feeling when you come back here later and kick that thing's ass.
I thought I was gonna die in this place.
Anything, nothing over there. Wait, wasn't? I thought there was something over here. No, maybe that's later. I like how he just nonchalantly moves boulders and shit.
Cold. Need fire.
Oh, it is at the very beginning with the bug dudes. Okay. Well, that's okay. Like, I didn't... Yeah, they keep on respawning, and all that, but... Wait. Under... I'll just keep on doing this. I gotta delete those other saves so I don't mess up. Wait. I have to go here. Examine. The boat fight after Besaid. Is that after Besaid? No, I'm talking about before... it's like right after this, like, this beginning part, because then I think... Well, I guess we should just go through it. I think Riku comes and then, like, kind of saves our ass. And then that part, like, where we have to... We're with her for the very beginning, and then we get... then we go to Besaid after her, I think. If I remember correctly. She does during a mini-bot. Oh, okay. Let's see. Come on. High potion. The best part about the game, the exploration, looking around, trying to find all the hidden chests that they hide on you. All right, so we got the flint. Not flint. We got the tinder. Nothing there. And what's this? Is this the big... This is where... Yeah, that's where we came up. Don't leave. Once you're here, you can never leave. Examine. What am I? Oh, the drawer. There we go. We got our flint. I do like how they conveyed this part of, like, being alone, being lost in this place, and I could just feel, like, the cold, you know, that he feels right now. I think they did a fantastic job with that, like, conveying that. You see the breath. I need food. What's going on, my guy? I don't know if I agree with that. Yeah, the game is a little linear. I'll give you that. It's very good in terms of pacing, and it hinders the exploration. Even the few dungeons that exist, the super simple and small. Yeah, what I'm talking about from an exploration standpoint is...
I need food.
You gotta... if you just... Like, for example, Omega Ruins. Omega Ruins is
What do you want?
pretty linear for the most part, but there are some rooms and different places that you could go. And if you skip over those, you miss out on amazing chests and different items and things like that. And Square Enix, it seems, even from earlier stages of Final Fantasy games, they hide, like, just out of view maybe, you know, one room or a chest, or if you pass this one area, you are locked out of going back, and you kind of miss out on some items. Usually not items that are, you know, that are going to break the game, but or like that are, you know, you just can't complete the game, but you kind of get where my point is. And that's what I meant for an exploration. You got to look around, you got to check the corners, and really check, especially in this game. I noticed that you got to swing that camera, or like check the camera views a little bit. Previous Final Fantasy games did dungeons and explorations better. You know what I thought did great for dungeons was Final Fantasy 3. I thought that they had some of the best exploration in dungeons. That's right, I can't do cheer yet. All I can do is attack. And I think do I have an item? I just have regular stuff. So what would you say, what would you guys think is your favorite Final Fantasy game, if you had to pick? Just one. Just one. That, like, checks maybe 9 out of 10 boxes for you, because there are, to be honest with you, some of the games that are, all the games that I played in Final Fantasy, in the Final Fantasy series, main games, we'll say, there were a couple times where I was like, oh man, this could be a 10 out of 10 if, you know, A didn't happen, or B didn't happen, or if they changed this. Derek, it's this one by a lot. I would have never guessed that, Derek. There she is. Riku! Yeah, this one by a lot.
You on my side? Cool!
Oh, she's not talking to you yet, guy. You gotta be patient. Yeah, smack him with a grenade. Alright, just so you could do something, let's just use a potion so you're not down and out real quick. Steal grenade, because we just used a grenade. Not one, top 3 for me, 6, 7, and 9, and none of them are flawless by any means. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, they all have their plus and minuses, of course. Should I be a troll and say Kingdom Hearts? You could be what you want to be. That's the great thing about coming into the stream. Whatever you'd like. But you say this one as well. I like that. This one is, when you say top 3, this is definitely in my top 3. Oh, she does crap damage there. I better keep on doing that. Man, this thing has a lot of health for being what it is. There we go. Final Fantasy X for me is like a solid number 4 or 5, top of A tier. I played it and finished it 4 times. As I replayed it time and time again, I started noticing the cracks more. Yeah, that I could see that too. Yeah, usually so first playthrough, 7, and you know I'm a 7 fanboy, OG 7. That was my introduction to Final Fantasy.
Phew.
And
That was close.
the story got me so much. I cried at some parts of the story.
Let me go.
And it was the first video game that I've ever played where I was so invested in every single character. Like I cared. And that kind of did it for me. I still wouldn't put it my number 1 Final Fantasy, but it might be my number 2.
Kuno.
Yeah, like this whole beginning, you just feel so like, I don't know, it feels so desolate. Like you feel like you're, even though you're not alone, I don't know. This is what it invokes in me playing this. So you're Tidus. You're just thrown at your whole world existence got thrown for a loop. You kind of get your bearings. You finally get some heat, you know. Then you get attacked by this creature. These people that you can't even speak to right now are, you know, like kind of taking you hostage, it seems like. Or not hostage, but taking you like, and are going to try to make you work or whatever. Like they're, it's,
Right.
you're like, it feels like you're alone.
I said I don't understand.
Hakuna Matata.
Fed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
Ah, Riku.
You understand me? All right, I'll work.
First Elbad primer is here on the ship. Oh, it's back here. Excuse me, guys. Let's save it. Now, I know on one of my other saves I have all of them saved, or I found all of them, but I don't want to do that. I want to try to get them all in this playthrough.
Oh, almost forgot.
Using my sphere grid. Even this has some good music. Just chilling. Too bad you can't skip it. Because you kind of know all this shit. Know what we're doing here, guys. I remember the first time I played this, I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. I like the sphere grid. I think it's good, but I also think it's a false sense of character building. You know, like, eventually you get to move them around and go to different areas of the sphere grid. But, like, at the start, it really is just systematic leveling. Like, you have no control over really what you get. In a sense. And what I mean by that is, like, you can only go... Like, right now, I have to get Cheer. Or I should get Cheer, the first ability. I could opt to not getting it, but who the hell's going to do that? You know, so it is a little bit more, I guess, linear in that regards. Until you're able to go into other sphere grids, other people's sphere sections of the sphere grid. In case you're wondering, enemies in this game have infinite stealable items, but the more you steal successfully from the same enemy, the lower your chances are. By the 5th or 6th steal is not worth. Oh, I didn't know that about the mechanic, because after you steal an item, it sometimes doesn't it say like there's nothing left to steal or something, or enemy has nothing? I thought like a box comes up and says you like it's empty basically. Maybe not all enemies. There might be some enemies that you could keep on stealing stuff from. That's other Final Fantasy games. Ah, okay. Very cool. Yeah, this part I was like, what the fuck? There was so much to this grid. And I remember like, oh, the grind is real. Suicide! Kung Fu you. Alright. How about you? Do you say anything other than that? Ooh, got some potions. Yeah, talk to people, man. Yeah. Oh, fuck. We gotta go through this again. I had no idea what he said. Fail number 1. He's done me. Done me in, man. I'm gonna need a done counter. I'm gonna need a... I probably won't need a death counter for this. I shouldn't die that much. There's a couple bosses and enemies that I'm not prepared for is gonna fuck me over. Especially the ones that turn you to stone or put you to sleep. You can't act, can't move, can't do anything. They're a little bit later on though, so not too worried right now. Come on, I don't want to watch this again. Fuck. Next time. Next time, don't hit yes. And you should know that. I should know better. When you're talking to somebody and you don't speak their language or they don't speak yours, never say yes to them. Because you're like, oh, probably just got into a relationship and you didn't even know it. It gives you a false sense of freedom to build your characters. Yeah, but I think it's only at the start, because then once you get the freedom, like the other spheres to like jump or move to another area, or once you unlock some of the blocks, like the level blocks, spheres, you get a little bit more freedom. And I end up turning... What do I do here? Come on. I'm supposed to like jump in. I thought I'm supposed to jump right there. Riku.
We found some ancient ruins right beneath us.
Talk to Riku
It's not
when in
active
doubt.
now, but there should still be some power left. We're gonna go down there and activate it. And then we should be able to salvage the... Mm-hmm. Okay, let's get to work.
Roger.
Roger Dodger. I guess I should go onto the sphere grid and do that. What? Oh, there we go. Yep, let's move. And definitely get cheer. Cheer is really good to start. So one of the other things I'm going to do for this playthrough is some of the things just to... This is the plan. This is the plan. I'm going to play right through to the end. Not obviously on this stream. This is like a 200-hour game for me. But throughout the series, I'm going to keep on playing, play through to the end. And when I get to the point of no return, right towards the end of the game, there's a specific save point that I know for sure. I'm going to separate the saves. And I'm going to continue on outside of the main story. I'm going to have one save where I'm going to do the monster arena. I'm going to do all the celestial weapons. I'm going to do all of the stuff. All of the Aeons. Everything. Even the Dark Aeons. Do Penance at the end. And then once I cap everything out and do all that, I'm going to go back to the original save to finish up the game where I'm not overpowered for the end fights. Because I know if I go back with like celestial weapons, I'm going to one-shot all the bosses. The final, like the whole final like show is going to be terrible. For example, Yuna and Lulu have considerably higher magic stat, like 20 or 30 points higher. That's a lot. Makes Tidus, Waka, and Auron go their route. Make them terrible mages. Put this in comparison, Tidus would need around 30 sphere levels or more just to catch up. Yeah, like, I think they complement, like, they could complement each other in other ways. Like, obviously for, like, what you were saying with Yuna and Lulu, if I put Lulu, once she finishes her sphere grid, down like Yuna's path, she could go as like another healer. That could be useful, because it doesn't make sense that she's like a knight or like an Auron. Like, why would she need power break? It maybe that doesn't make sense. But like, there's some special attacks that I'm gonna give like everybody, right? Like steel, a lot of people could have, or use is a good one. Things like that. I'll probably end up doing. Stole that grenade. But like the biggest one is Kamari. I always tend to misuse him. Oh, let's use some grenades here. Only true Jack of all trades is Kamari. If all characters were like Kamari, then the sphere grid level would be more open to it. Yeah, because he even starts right in the center of it, so he has access to like wherever you want to take him. But he ends up being like, what sucks about Kamari is he ends up being like a, what's this? There we go. Not like you said, like a jack of all trades, but he's a master of none, so he's ends up being very useless, except for a couple fights. I remember specifically, there's some things that he's really, really good in. Especially his, some of his overdrives that he learns. But I think this time, like I've done both. I've taken him and brought him down Waka's path because there's a lot of, like, aim is really good because now you have somebody else that could hit flying, flying monsters if you could get his aim high enough, which I think is really good. Stole 3 grenades, let's go. Oh shit, we just got the shit slapped out of you. And we'll cheer up a couple times, but I think let's do some damage to the boss. And this time I'll cheer up. Keep on getting my strength up. So maybe we'll have to do a community poll to see what path we want Kamari to go. Other big problem is how stingy the game is with key spheres. Yeah, especially early on. Special spheres, skill spheres, black, yep. Some of these you can't even get until like the last 25% of the game. That's very, very true. Wait, do I stand by? Trigger commands. Like, yeah, I can't do anything yet. I just gotta stand by, right? Oh, shit. I didn't know that did that. Why are we just standing by? We gotta do something. This guy's gonna kick our ass. Don't we have to do like a pincer move or something? Ooh, got it. Dude, we just did like 1,000 damage to him. Yeah. Oh, now we do the mix. I can't reach him though. There we go, pincer attack. I knew there was something like that coming up. Let's use a grenade again. How cool would it be to get a special key sphere at the beginning and have Kamari learn steal with it instead of having to go through Riku's path, for example? Yeah, that would be really good. That would be really good. I usually beeline for steal and use with him. Because having a second character that could steal and use is really, really good. But you're right. And you don't get Riku for a while. Like, Riku... There's a few hours into the game before you actually get to use Riku. Wait, where's... Wait. Yeah, we'll just go out. I thought there was... Wasn't there a... I thought there was a chest. Well, maybe in that other area, but that's alright. Let's go. I do plan on using a cheat engine for some of the things. There's some grinding I'm not going to do, but what I want to do on stream towards the end of the game is I want to do the full monster arena, so we're going to go capturing monsters in all the different areas. We'll do that together. I don't want to cheat engine that. Some of the farming I'm gonna end up doing, where maybe even off camera, you know, to get all my stats to 255 or like max. I'm not doing that on stream. I might do a little bit to show like my kind of pathing for it, but I'm not gonna do all that. There are some items too that I'll just cheat engine in. Mainly the three crests for the sigil weapons, or sigil, is that what they're? Celestial. The sigils are some of the items. There's crests and sigils, that's right. So the 3 celestial weapons that I'll probably end up cheat engine in the items for, either the crest, I can't remember which one, crest or sigils, which are really tough to get. Lulu's for sure, just because I've done the dodge lightning 200 times. In fact, I think I got to like 250, 260, something like that, just for extra measure. And I'm not doing that again. I've done it a couple times. I'm like, fuck it. I could do it. I've done it. So I'll probably just cheat engine her thing in there. Tidus's, the Chocobo one, I can't stand that fucking thing. I only did that one time in my life, where I got down to 0 seconds hitting those stupid balloons.
Hey!
I'm not doing that shit again, so I'm going to cheat engine that one in for his weapon. And... oh no, it was 4. Kamari's one, we'll try the butterfly one. Usually, I just find that one to be annoying. That quest, the butterfly quest. It wasn't extremely hard, but it was just friggin' annoying to me. I didn't like it as much. But I'm probably going to have to do Wakkas.
Whoa! Right on.
I'm going to have to cheat engine Wakkas, and because of the amount of blitzball that you got to do. I'll do a bunch of blitzball games to get his other items that he has. Couple, I think 1 or 2 of his overdrives are on that.
Hey!
But I think you got to win tournaments and regular things, and then it's like RNG where the item will pop up.
You eat too fast.
So I'm like, or maybe I'll just RNG it so that the tournament, you know, the tournament will show the sigil that I need, and I'll just play it that way, rather than just cheat engine the item in. But all the other ones are pretty simple to get.
Hello there. What is your name?
Riku.
Whoa! You really do understand. Woo-hoo-hoo! Huh? Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't get a
I
chance
feel
to.
you. Done all
Everyone thought we
all
were
those,
a
and
fiend.
only minigame grew on me was Blitzball.
We?
Yeah,
Oh,
Blitzball's
we
fun.
means you.
I love building the team out.
Who are you guys anyway?
We're Albed. Can't you tell? Wait, you're not an Albed hater, are you?
I don't even know what an Albed is.
Where are you from?
How
Zanarkand.
are they
I'm
gonna
a
just
Blitzball
put her
player.
ass right there? It's almost like
Star
I'm
player
censoring
of
it.
the Zanarkand Apes?
Like with, hold on, I'm gonna censor it.
Did you
Oh, damn, she
hit your
moved.
head or something?
I was gonna censor it for you guys.
You guys hit me?
My face was right over
Oh,
top
right.
of her ass.
Do you remember anything before that?
So I told her everything there was to tell about Zanarkand. About life there, Blitzball, and Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder. Did I say something funny?
You were near Sin.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
Sin's toxin.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Zanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago. So no one plays Blitzball there.
Huh? What do you mean, 1,000 years ago? But I saw Sin attack Zanarkand. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way.
Yeah, this part of the story like threw me for a loop. Like 1,000 years pass, and I'm like, what? What are they talking about? There's no way. But sure enough, man.
You said
I love Blitzball. It was to a point where I fully invested
You
in
play
signing the
Blitzball?
best players and going undefeated just for fun.
Uh-huh.
Me too. I did that too.
You
I
know,
got all the
you
best
should go to
players,
Luca.
and my goal was to like.
Someone might know who
I can't
you are,
remember
or
how many
you might
points
find
I
someone you
scored.
recognize.
I think the most I ever
Luca?
scored in Blitzball was like 20 to 25 points. But I had my whole team was maxed out. It was badass. Like nobody could stop me.
Okay, leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise. You'd rather stay here?
Uh-uh.
Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here. Oh, and one thing. Don't tell anyone you're from Zanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Oh, uh-huh.
He's like, what the fuck did you just say to me? What the hell's Yevon?
My Zanarkand? Some kind of holy place?
Nope.
Yeah, right, I thought. Since when?
It's called Sin City for a reason, son.
Yevon? Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place, that I could go back in a day or two. But 1,000 years into the future? No way! Whoa, whoa!
Uh-oh. Speaking of...
Etonic! Etonic!
Whoa! Ah!
Etonic! Etonic! Overboard! One of the best places in this game, man. I love Besaid.
Riku! Blitzball!
Hey, you okay?
Hey!
Oh, man. Let's go for a swim before we go there. Swim it up. Yeah, because I think this is where you get one of the sigils. Don't forget, Tweech is rolling with a goal. If he meets the goal, he has to 100% Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh, man, that's a tall order. But I might do that, man. I like OG 7, not the remake. I do like the remake, but I would rather do OG. 8 would be tough for me. 9, obviously we're doing 10. But yeah, maybe. That's a possibility. Have to force himself through 8 repeatedly, drive for 20 minutes on a mob for the con. Yep, that's what I'll do. Yeah, you know, that's peak gaming right there. Wasn't there? No, there wasn't. Son of a bitch. Look at that, though. How about this? Anything back here? I'm gonna trigger that. Yeah, I knew. Here we are.
Yo. Hiya.
You wanna try that move one more time?
Finally.
I honestly think 9
Things were
was the
starting
one
to
I was
look
like,
up.
what in the fuck is this? To be honest, the art style threw me way off. Yeah, to me it felt a little childish. Now, again, up to that point for me, 7 was my introduction to Final Fantasy altogether. So 7's a very mature title of the series, for the most part, when you think about it.
The Zanarkand
8 was like right off the heels of it. So 8 was somewhat similar in that regards. But then 9,
Say again.
I just felt was like,
I meant,
man,
forget that.
I don't know. I wasn't
got
into it when it first came out. When I
close
saw
to
it, I was
sin,
like,
and my head's
nah,
all
that's not for
foggy,
me.
like.
And then I never even got
I
it.
don't know where this place is.
Got 10
even
because
where it came
this was just amazing for the PS2.
Sin's toxin got to you, but you're still alive. Praise be to Yevon.
I was like, who is this knockoff Orko from He-Man? Yeah,
All right, back to practice.
I thought of Orko too when that came out.
I'm Waka, coach and captain of the Besaid Aurochs, brother. What? You hungry? Okay, back to the village. I'll get you something.
He's like, what? Yeah, these guys don't have anything. Vivi. Yeah, that 9 I didn't jive with right away. And I only forced myself to play it recently. When it came out on Steam, when they did like all those remasters and stuff like that. I got the Pixel remastered, like 1 through 6. I already had 7. 8, when it got remastered, I got that. 9, I did as well. Obviously, I have 10. But when I played 9, I remember the one part, there was like a jump rope thing.
I felt like I could trust this
and
Waka.
people were like,
I just had
all
to
over the
ask.
internet I remember seeing people like complaining about it.
It's true Zanarkand was
And I did it in my
destroyed,
first try.
right? 1,000
And I'm like,
years ago? So it's just a big
what?
pile
Unless there was a
of rubble
different,
now,
maybe I didn't get to the
isn't
part
it?
where it made it harder, but I remember
Long
doing
time
it,
ago,
and
there
I was
were a
like,
whole lot of
with
cities
Vivi,
in Spira.
and I was doing this
Big
jump rope
cities
thing.
with machina,
I'm like,
machines,
you had to get
model.
100 jumps or something,
People
and
played
I got
all
100 in the
day,
first try. I
let
was
the
like,
machina do the work.
that wasn't
And
hard
then,
at all.
Well,
What the fuck
take a
are
look.
people talking about?
Sin came and destroyed the machina cities, and Zanarkand along with him. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago, just like you said. If you ask me, sins are punishment.
Doubt
for
you
letting
did
things
it
get
the
out of
first
hand.
try.
What gets me though?
I
is we
think
gotta
there's
suffer
a trophy
because of what
for it.
some
Isn't there a
goofballs did
trophy?
Way back when. Of course, we must always repent for our sins. That's important.
Not 100,
just
but
that
1,000
it's hard
for
to keep
final.
at it
Oh,
sometimes, you know?
1,000.
It was just
Maybe
as
that's
Riku
what it
said.
was then.
Waka and Riku couldn't both be
I
lying.
definitely did 100, and then
Why
I
would
stopped, and I got a trophy for 100, and I got some item I remember, and I'm like,
But you from
Really?
the Zanarkand Daves, that was a good
this is
one,
what they
huh?
were bitching about.
Hey, I'm not saying that
If that's
never
1,000,
existed, yeah?
dude, fuck that.
But
I'm
you
not
gotta
doing that.
figure,
I'm not
a
sitting
team
there.
living in luxury like that be pretty
That's
soft,
like
eh?
dodging the
I
200
appreciated the
lightning.
fact,
Well, it's
but
worse
at
than
that
dodging
time,
200
all I
lightning
could think
bolts.
about was everything that happened to me. All this started with Sin. Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I could go home. For now, I just live life until that time came. No more worrying about where or when I was. Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little better, maybe.
Man, this game still it sucks the feeling, like, ugh. Like, you feel for this guy. Like, you feel like, how would you feel when you're here? And you have to, like, it would still take me, I would still be sitting in that water going, what the fuck, what's happening? Like, and I would still be reflecting on getting sucked up, like, looking at Orin, him holding me up by one hand and then getting sucked up into the sky, and then I'd still be thinking about all that shit. And then here, he comes, oh, damn it. Part of my beard came off. Oh no, I'm shedding.
Hey,
Went
it's
right in my
this way.
mouth. But like, he pops his head out of water, sees a blitz ball and goes, blitz ball, and then does his fucking flip kick. And I'm like, dude, why would you just got like sucked through another vortex. You could be another 1,000 years into the future. Like, what are you doing?
Huh?
I knew that beard was too magnificent to be real. Hashtag fake beard confirmed. Oh, Steve-O. Yeah, this is a prosthetic beard. I have my wife spend 2 hours before stream attaching it, making sure that it looks really good. Just for you guys. This part always got me. I knew there were like these. Yeah, there we go. We could get low. Making sure the gray is in the right spots, not too much and not too little. What gray, man? There ain't no gray on this beard. This is actually paint. I was painting the ceiling and the walls all day with white paint, and sometimes that shit just it just drips. I couldn't get it off. Sorry. Ain't no gray in this shit. go Waka. What's... Oh, you got Dark Attack. I don't need to use anything. Huffington Pain confirmed. Oh, God. You're gonna start some trends for me, man. Wait. Sphere Grid. Let's move Tidus along. And like I said, I know they, Square Enix said his name's Tidus, but it is not. It is not for us. It will and always will be Tidus. I'm sorry. Next, somebody will be telling me Waka is actually Wakey. Bam. I always thought it was pronounced as Tidus. Yeah, I mean, I thought so too, but in the, I guess, like the Japanese I don't know if that's even the right thing, but like the way it's pronounced is with that long E sound. And when they said that, I'm like, guys, nope. That's a nope for me. Tidus. Sure, Square. Yeah. Instead of Square Enix, we'll have to call it Square Anus and just say, hey, that's how you pronounce it in, you know, in Northeast Pennsylvania. They'll be like, they don't really care. They don't care what I think. Like, why is his the only one pronounced completely different than anybody else would ever say? Like, Yuna is, well, that's for the moon. Lulu is very easy. Waka, I mean, how else would you pronounce that? Riku. Now, so, now, I understand that it's in the, well, he says it, right? He says Riku, and it's R-I-K-U. So, like, the E, the hard E sound is in the game. So, you know, us idiot would be like, oh, well, if it's Riku, it must be Tidus. We're not that smart. I would probably see her name and go Raikou at first, or something, before she would even pronounce it and say, I'm Riku. Like, I you know, just looking at the spelling from that standpoint, I probably would mispronounce her name. But it's funny that it's like right there for us, and there's nobody, none of my friends that I know of played the game and goes, like, and pronounced any of those names correctly. Square has the worst track record of English pronunciation. Well, it's a lot of the localization that happens. Like, think about 7. Final Fantasy 7, you had Aerith and Aeris, right? So when it, you know, half of the game you're calling her Aerith, and then find out it's not, like, oh shit. Yeah, cat she, according to the Nordic. I gotta put my glasses back on. I can't fucking see shit. They were just hurting my eyes. Etymology of the name. Yeah, so the, yeah, I always pronounced it, Kate Sith. Right? And, not that it really mattered. I didn't really jive with that character that much. Why can't I move? I'm stuck. Oh yeah, not Zidane. That's right.
Got a favor to
Zidane.
ask
I still
You
call him
want me on your
Zidane.
team, right?
Just call him Z.
A major blitz tournament's coming up. All the teams in Spira will be there. It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you. Then you can go back to your old team, right? It'll be fun. What do you say, huh? Come on, come on!
Nice.
Sure thing.
I'm gonna need those waterproof shoes. Fuck that.
Our
Socks.
team is gonna rock,
I need
eh?
the waterproof socks, man.
I thought then that Blitzball and Sin were the only two things that Spira and Zanarkand had in common. I wasn't too far off either.
Dude, just imagine, and I know I said this a bunch already, but just imagine being him and thrown into this shit.
This is where I was born. I started Blitz when I was 5. I joined the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10 years, and we never won a game. Well, after last year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right.
Never won a game. Not till we get to Luca and beat the Luca goers.
So, after quitting, I got this
I
new
hope
job,
we do,
yeah?
man.
But every time my mind wandered, I thought about the game.
10 years without a single win will do that.
My first match last year was my big chance. But something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
Hey, hey!
So, you want to win the next tournament? Go out with a bang.
Yep. Have you guys
So,
ever
what's our goal?
beat the Luca goers in the
I don't care
first,
how
like,
we
Blitzball
do.
game?
Long as we play our best. If we give it our all, I can
I don't think I ever have.
No.
Because,
no.
like,
If
they're
I say,
stacked, and you
"What's
only
our
have,
goal?"
like, you don't even have a full
You
game
say,
because
victory.
the story takes
When you
over
play in a
and then you
Blitzball tournament,
leave.
you play to win.
Yes, oh, shut the hell up. I don't believe you.
You're serious?
Game over. It is game over. Just like you don't believe me with my 100 in a row jumping jacks. Easy. Oh, he's talking shit. That's easy, huh? Dude, I don't think I've ever beat them. Not the first round. Not like that. All right, let's go. Let's go, Waka. Wake. Rival team AI is very
The one from the
exploitable.
sea.
You're gonna have to give me some
Be on
tips on
guard.
how to do
There are
that then
fiends
once
on
we
the
get
road
there.
today.
Or if... we probably won't
surviving
get there
your
tonight.
run-in
I don't know
with
how
Sid
far
would be
into
a
that
shame
story
for
this
someone
is.
having
I had a late start tonight.
Who are they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Huh? Cruise of what?
What, you forgot that too?
Yeah, normally I start the stream at 8 o'clock, but
Hey, sorry.
had a lot of
Don't
shit
worry
to do
about it.
beforehand.
I'll
Had to
help
move
you
it
out.
back to 9:30, so we got a late start this time.
Cool. In return, come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Cool.
But of course, first time I played
About the
the
Crusaders,
game, I
you can
lost.
ask them yourself.
But once
They
you
got a
learn
lodge in a
Blitzball,
village.
it is doable. I know Blitzball pretty well. I think I tried to beat them, like gave it a
Besaid
really good
village.
try one time,
They got any
and I
food
couldn't do
there?
it.
We'll
And then
get
I
you
just
something
stopped
over there
trying and
later.
just like
Take a look around first.
just let them do their thing so we could just move the story on.
Let's see. The Crusaders
Steve-O.
lodge is over yonder.
Is that-
Luzu and Gata are
Is that
usually there.
me as an emoji? Where'd you get
Alright.
that?
Over here.
Huh? What's up?
You do remember the prayer, right?
The prayer. Oh yeah. Here, I'll just say this.
Of course I'd never prayed before in my life. Not that he would know that.
You must have forgot or something. Here, I'll show you.
Ah,
Go ahead, you try.
I typed beard, and it was there. I think YouTube is using your likeness, and you have grounds to sue. I should.
Not bad. Okay, now go present yourself to the temple summoner.
Any blitzball
sue
player
them and
would
retire.
know that prayer. It
And
was
I'll
the
tell you what,
blitzball
we'll stream
sign for
every
victory.
fucking day, man. I'll do that. Oh, I still got to do our karate stream. I don't know if you guys would be into seeing that at all or not, but the one stream we hit our super chat goal, and the goal, or the the goal was to that I would do a live stream from my karate dojo and do like do some training and stuff on stream. I was thinking of making it more like not just people just watching me do this, but like do it at a time where people could join in and like get a little workout in. I thought it would be a good idea. But I'm gonna have to put that together. Final Fantasy VIII all day, every day. That would be like my personal Final Fantasy hell, I think. I mean, I didn't like I said, it's not that I hated it so much. It just didn't jive with me as some of the other games. I'll tell you, 9, I could probably do 8, but that would be pretty bad. 13, I'll tell you right now, 13 would be my hell. I'm sorry guys, I cannot stand 13. I tried to like it. I tried to play it countless times. Lightning and snow. Like, I thought the characters were really good. I thought graphically it was nice. I thought it had some... It checked a couple boxes for me. But overall gameplay and story, the things that I love about Final Fantasy games, fuck you, man. Couldn't do it. What? Sir, why does your wife have, like, no pants on? Oh, my goodness. You like the summoning system? I don't even remember that. I don't even remember it. Wasn't there something on the side here, or that might be later? I thought there was something over here at one point. That might be. Oh, the hidden Aeon Overdrive. I gotta remember to come back here to do that. I seem to forget. I think I did it like one or two times, and then I always forget about coming back here for it. Once we get that far. Me and my son used to hum this together.
It was then, standing in that place. I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
Years have passed since Lord Braska became High Summoner. And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
Well, what's a High Summoner? I got too close to Sin's toxin. It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny, and a little sad.
The summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men, or something like that, I figured.
Oh yeah, the cloisters. The trials, I remember now. Ah. There was a couple of them that were pretty rough to figure out. I remember. I think the first one here, like this Besaid one, is simple. Nothing over here. Pretty sure it is. Oh shit. I'm gonna go hold on. Every time I maybe I could just go here. No, I don't want to do that. And I gotta go. Thanks for a stream. Hey, awesome, man. Thanks for stopping in. Great discussion. Love to have you back. Just to let you know, I stream every Tuesday and Thursday. So if you haven't done so, please subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications so you can come back in and bust my chops. Great having you, man. Appreciate you stopping in. All right, let's see. Let's go. I'm just gonna run into the wall for a second, guys. I just want to make sure that I have this up. Alright. The lady's like, what the fuck are you doing? Just running into a wall. Yeah, it's weird. Like, the moment my mouse goes off camera, I wonder... Maybe there's something I could do with that. Configuration. Cursor, default... Name, subtitle, original. Oh yeah, you could change that if you wanted to. Hold on, me. Help during battle, I don't need that. We'll do default, vibration, we don't need. I guess you can't. I'll have to... maybe change that later. Where's, I gotta do something. What do I gotta do? Find Waka. Doesn't he, like, tell me to rest or something?
Sorry, man. Take a nap.
Oh, yeah, there we go. So the Pacers, I don't know if anybody watches the NBA, but the Pacers forced a game 7.
It's a rule.
I'm excited for that.
But it's been nearly.
I'm not a Pacer fan, but I prefer them to win.
But it's been nearly.
It's been nearly a day already.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
Thank you.
Who cares whether he comes back or not?
But he might die.
Fine, let him.
Do you hate him so? But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
Waka?
Waka? Go running into the wall. There has to be a way to fix that.
Is something wrong?
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Eh?
Yeah?
Apprentice summoner, really.
Yeah?
There's a room in there called the Cloister of Trials. Beyond is where the apprentice summoner prays. If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
So someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
A day's already gone by.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Sometimes, yes.
Why don't you go in and help?
There's already guardians in there. Besides, it's forbidden.
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
The precepts must be obeyed.
Like I care.
I love that. That's like the best. Hey, screw you and your
Maybe
religion.
this wasn't such a good idea after all.
Alright, those who seek to learn of Yevon's secret arts are tested by the Cloister of Trials. Find the right way and you will be taken to the Chamber of the Faith. Guess we'll do that. Touch the glyph. Wait, what's... Oh, that's the way... What's the way in? What's this? Glyph spare... Oh, okay, so... Save unnecessary. Okay, so I need a glyph sphere. Oh, wait, I got it. Take the glyph sphere. I'm a big fan of the trials. Yeah, I really like this part. I like these puzzles. This I remember I gotta take this out of here. Right? Yeah, I do. I always thought that was like a face, like staring at me. I'm like, what the fuck? I think it was this one. Opposite side. I think this was... That was the destruction sphere. And there was this one, right? Or was it this side? No. Yeah, this room always freaked me out. Besaid sphere. Yeah, so I think this is the part... Yeah, this is what I was talking about before. Like, if I continue right now, I can miss out on what I need to do with these trials. I gotta get every single one of these destruction spheres. Yeah, because you need the item, right? You gotta unlock all the items in each of these. Yeah, that's right, Derek. You have to get them all for anima. That's what it was. I forgot that. I forgot it was for anima. Rod of wisdom, bitch. Rod of wisdom. That's for Yuna. Can't look at it, I guess. I wanted to see it. Oop. Yeah, so if you're not paying attention and you just did this, the cutscene starts and you're done, right? I think you can re-enter this one later on, though. But there's only like one or two of them. I don't think you could re-enter all of them. Correct me if I'm wrong.
So what about you?
Me? I'm a guardian.
A guardian? Whoa! Ah!
Summoners go on a pilgrimage to pray at every temple in Spira. Guardians protect them. The Guardian's in there now. One of them's got a sure fuse, and who knows what the other's thinking. Well, now that we come this far...
No, you're correct. The one on the
might as well go all the way.
place, once you miss it, it's too late. Yeah, I always made sure that I got them all.
What are you doing here? Didn't think we'd be able to handle it?
No, it's just... See, I told you she gets mad easy.
Is the summoner all right?
Who are you?
I like how she, like, asks you, who are you? And then just turns her back. Like every other woman. That's terrible. There's our girl. She had hookah too hard. He was in there a while, guys. What the hell was going on in there?
I have become a summoner.
I like the eyes, like the green and the blue like that. That's a cool touch that they did in the game. Also, Riku's eyes, I think they made like a little swirl in them. Very cool. Oh shit, I was like, dude's running.
Hey, over here.
This was like a moment in gaming history that I'll never forget either. I thought this,
Wait till you see this.
you know, at the time when the PS2 came out and this game was out, like the graphical like entity of the summons was amazing. Like, I loved this animation, not just for this one, but like all of the animations. Like, Ifrit was amazing. And I'm gonna call him Ifrit, because that's how I say it. And I know it's supposed to be Ifrit. I learned that in Final Fantasy XII, by the way.
I had never seen anything like it in my life. Sure, it was a little scary, but still, I could feel a strange kind of gentleness coming from it.
We'll keep Velfor.
I remember, that night, we talked for the first time. I didn't know it then, but after that night, everything changed. For everyone. For me.
Let me introduce you to the team. This guy here wants into the tournament so bad, I let him on the team. His memory's a little fuzzy, so don't mind him if he says anything odd. Come on, say hi.
Great introduction. Don't mind him if he says anything odd.
Hi guys.
My name is Tidus, but we're gonna pronounce it Tidus.
To do our best! Nope, we got a new goal now. Our new goal is victory! To win every match, defeat every
Look at that arm.
team.
They need
Bring the Crystal Cup back
maybe
to
there's
our
a mod to
That's
fix
all we
his
need
arm.
To do to win. Easy, huh?
Victory? Seriously?
Victory!
Victory?
Victory! 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 Victory!
Bunch of jackasses.
We sure got the boys worked up, huh?
That's what I do. I love this part.
You heathen!
Stay away from the summoner!
I want that. I want that clip, that voice clip. And anytime I get like a sub or anything on the channel, that's what I want. I want that to play. Stay away from the summoner.
I'm Yuna. Thank you so much for your help earlier.
Huh? I'm sorry about that.
You heathen.
Wasn't I not supposed to? Guess I kind of overreacted.
Oh no, I was overconfident.
I saw that Aeon thing. That's amazing.
Really? Do you think I can become High Summoner? Lady Yuna?
He doesn't even know what a high summoner is. But you could do it, honey.
So, tomorrow then.
Tomorrow?
We're going on the same boat, aren't we?
Oh, really?
We can talk more.
Huh.
Awkward wave.
You can
Yes.
tell me all about Zanarkand.
She's cute, yeah? Don't get no ideas.
Yeah.
No promises there, big guy. Hey, but what if she, like, comes on to me?
That's not going to happen. If you get tired, let me know. I had a bed made for you.
Okay, make that bed. I can't go up there. I was gonna go up there and see. Really, I can't do anything else.
Stay away from
There
the
it is.
summoner!
Oh,
Stay away from the summoner!
that's ridiculous. Stay away from the summoner. Yeah, all right, Waka, let's... I guess we're gonna head to bed.
Sit tight.
We didn't even, like, really fight too much, huh, did we? There wasn't a lot of fighting action in the beginning of the game. Yo, was my... I didn't even check Twitch, but I think my Twitch stream got all fucky. Because it now says that I have a 17-minute session. Ah, well, doesn't matter. Oh, shit. Dream time!
Where's that boat?
He got winded.
Everyone will find us if it doesn't come soon.
You really sure this is okay?
Would you take me to Zanarkand?
Hey! You said you'd go with me!
Sorry, Riku.
Oh, hey,
I'm making promises all over the place.
Not to get any ideas.
He did?
Yeah, so you're coming with me.
Hey, stop dreaming! You with a woman? You can't even catch a ball! Oh, what's the matter? Gonna cry again? Cry, cry. That's the only thing you're good for.
I hate you.
Huh? What'd you say?
You have to speak loudly.
I hate you.
I hate you!
Huh?
That's the spirit.
You can do it!
Sound like a cheerleader.
I hate you!
He's dead, okay? Dead. He does look a lot like Chapu. I was surprised too, the first time I saw him. But no matter what he looks like, he isn't Chapu. You shouldn't have brought him here in the first place.
Yeah, but he needed our help.
Excuses again?
Yeah, but...
That's it. No more. Enough, Waka.
Scary. So, who's Chapu?
My little brother, Chapu. He looked like you.
He's dead?
He was with the Crusaders when they fought Sin last year. He didn't make it. I first heard on the day of the tournament.
Oh, so that's why.
I became a guardian to fight Sin, yeah?
Revenge, then?
That was the idea. I'm more worried about a stupid game now than avenging my brother. Well, after the next tournament, I'll be a guardian full-time. I know it kinda looks like I'm using you, but I'm not.
Don't worry. I mean, I owe you a lot. You really helped me out, you know? What I mean is... Thanks, Waka.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
They had a little moment. Yeah, the one thing about this game, though, I'll tell you, is I love that I don't have to read everything. You know what I mean? Like, all the other games, it's just text in boxes that you got to read through. And, I mean, there's some parts, obviously, you could read through, but
Hey,
for
sleepyhead.
the most part.
Something I want to give you.
Whoa! You're giving this to me?
Yeah, use it well.
That's the sword you gave Chappu.
Well, he never used it. Where's Yuna?
We're taking the same boat as Yuna, right? Why
That's
do we gotta
right.
wait here?
Yuna came to this village 10 years ago, when the last calm started.
The calm?
Since then, she's been like a little sister to me and Lulu. But she had the talent. She became an apprentice. Now, today, she leaves as a summoner.
This is our journey. We should leave together. You really don't need all that luggage.
They're not really my things. They're gifts for the temples we're to visit.
This isn't a vacation, Yuna.
I guess you're right.
And she just leaves it there for somebody else to take care of.
Okay,
Take
off
care
we
of
go.
my things, you village people. I think... Do I go in... Can I go back in Besaid now? To get... there is an item. I can't remember... Let me see. I'll see if I can. I'm supposed to go to the side somewhere and get... I thought there was an item, or there was something over here at one point. Maybe it is later. I'm gonna have to just keep on checking, I guess. Must be later. And it was on this side. I'm pretty sure it was that side. But I will check over here, which we can't go anywhere. That's as far as you can go. Alright. Man. Hopefully I don't miss it. It's the, I think there was an item or maybe an NPC that you talk to that unlocks the hidden overdrive for Velfor. Alright, here we go.
Here comes one. Hey, why don't you try out that sword I gave you?
What? Bam. Piece of cake.
No problem.
Not too shabby. You kept up with him pretty well. Might make a good guardian someday. A flyer. My kind of customer.
Get smacked, dude. There we go. Finally some fighting. Towards the end of the night here.
That looks like trouble.
Ha! Watch this!
Told ya. Only magic can beat that thing. If you can't beat them down, you gotta use magic of an element they don't like.
Magic? Element?
Let's have our black mage show you what I mean. Lou, you're up.
Lulu.
Clueless, aren't you? Good thing I'm here.
Here's my teddy bear.
Spells of ice work well against fire fiends. And ice fiends are weak against fire magic. You follow?
I get fire and ice, but what about lightning and water?
Lightning and water are opposed, just like fire and ice. This one here is a water fiend, which means...
This is a water fiend. Zap. I'm not really sure what her celebratory stance is there at the end of fights. Not going to complain, but sure not really sure why she does that.
Let's get going, man.
Yeah, let's go.
We're gonna wait.
Huh?
Are you ready?
It's just tough leaving Besaid being here your whole life. I get it.
What's going on?
I get it. All right. Let's let's save. Before we go any further, I think we're gonna finish this cutscene.
It's an ancient custom. People leaving the island pray here for a safe trip. Chappu didn't pray that day. Said he'd miss his boat.
Yeah, let's pray. You got to pray. You got to pray just to make it today.
That should do it.
All right, so on that note, I think we're going to end the stream there. A lot of things going on, man. So I'm excited for this series. It's going to be a long one, so strap your asses in. And hopefully you guys will come back to next week. But this is a long game. This is a long game. I easily put in 200 hours into the game back in the day, but I did everything. Like I said in the beginning of this stream, the plan for it is I'm gonna play through the main story like we're doing, a couple side things here and there. But the bulk of the farming aspect of the game to increase our stats and all that, I'll either do that in the background off a stream, so try to keep things a little bit more streamlined, or I'm gonna, use cheat engine for a couple things. Definitely some items that I don't want to farm. I talked about that in the beginning, but I may even increase some, like maybe double the XP or, triple the XP, something like that, just because I don't want to farm. I don't want to sit here and farm for hours and hours and hours. But as long as I could just keep the story progressing and things like that. Now, this isn't the type of playthrough where I'm like doing challenge runs of one thing or another. So this is to enjoy what is Final Fantasy X in all of its greatness. I should have. I'm going to take a look at a couple of the mods that we talked about on Discord, but and see where I can plug and play them. I don't want to overload it with mods, but at least clean up some of those animations that we talked about. I think that would be a good idea, at least. But yeah. So with that said, what's coming up? So Saturday, I think we're going to be doing some more Elden Ring Convergence mods. So the last weekend we ended up switching over from Convergence to Night Rain, since Night Rain just came out and we're having a lot of fun. But I really want to put to bed Elden Ring, even though I love that game. So I can move on at least for our Saturday streams. Now I think our Saturday, one of the games for Saturday stream that we're looking to do is Lords of the Fallen. Since the three of us, me, my son, and one of our family friends, he could be, we could all join together, and I think that might be the next one after Elden Ring. But we'll see. Other than that, next week we're gonna definitely have some more of this Final Fantasy X. It might be a Final Fantasy week. Who knows? Tuesday's our next stream starting next week. And I think either it's going to be Final Fantasy 11. It may be, hell, it might even be more Final Fantasy 10 so we can move this on. But I'm loving it. I love the fact that even when there's like some tired downtime that I have, there's talking in the background, there's voice acting, there's something going on. But we really got through just the beginning part of the game. We're just starting to touch the surface of our combat. And this combat is some of the best turn-based that's out there on the market, I think. I love the ability to switch out party members when needed based on the situation that you're in. I love the fact that on the fly you could change out equipment without having to like fully be prepared and know what's coming ahead. You could kind of kind of plan things out, plan your attacks. I love everything about the combat there. I love everything about the voice acting, the music, the graphics, the story. This is just, like I said, this is probably in my top 3 Final Fantasy games of all time. Might even be number 2. And so on and so forth. So, endgame content is so good too, just doing auto cast like crazy and crushing. Yeah, man, like that when you start customizing the equipment and you get like auto haste, auto protect, auto phoenix and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so good. It's so good. And then you get like double cast on things, like the combat like that you could put together, and is really good. The only, I would say one thing, maybe not so much as a negative, but one thing that I didn't like about the battle arena is that you, for the most part, have 3 viable characters, and that's Waka, Riku, and Tidus, for the most part. Now, you would sub in Yuna to really use the Aeons for fodder, which sucks. Like, sometimes you could do damage. Like, Anima could do a ton of damage. The sisters could do a bunch of damage. And of course, your Jimbo, if you pay him a whole bunch of money, and you could one-shot some bosses, but I don't really want to do any of that. Bahama could do some pretty good damage as well, but his overdrive, Shiva's, all the others have like a 1 chunk of health, and they're capped at like what, 999 or I don't know, 99,999, something like that. While all the other ones have multiple hits and could do a shit ton of damage. So like at the end, I don't really use Kamari much. I don't use Lulu that much, which sucks. I would love to see her used more in the arena, but there isn't much for her to do. But long and short of it, the game is amazing. I think we're having a great time so far. And I just want to thank you guys for joining me, Derek especially, Steve-O. Again, thank you guys, you two, so much for all the love and support on the channel. Of course, your super chats today. Again, those are never required, but they are always appreciated. So, with that said, I'll check you guys out on Discord. If you haven't been on our Discord, make sure you get on over there. Get over there, start chatting away. I'm on there quite a bit now, so we could chat about whatever you want. It doesn't have to be just games, but why not? All right, guys, have a good night, and I'll see you on the next one.